live from Juba, on air and online.
This is iRadio News.
Hello, this is iRadio Morning News. First, here are the headlines. The high-level standing committee of the unity government has officially recognized the SPLM Juba faction under Stephen Parkwall as the legitimate group to continue the implementation of the 2018 peace agreement. The South Sudan Revenue Authority is in a mission to studying solar surveillance technology, electronics levies, and green energy systems in Malaysia to boost border security and rural electrification. And leaders of countries and religions around the world have offered their congratulations and well wishes to the new Pope Leo XIV. These are stories and more coming to you in this news bulletin with me, Lasuba Memo, and now the news in detail. The high-level standing committee of the unity government has officially recognized the SPLM-IO Juba faction under Stephen Parkwall as the legitimate group to continue the implementation of the 2018 peace agreement. The recognition followed a meeting of representatives of the peace parties in Juba yesterday. Addressing the media following the meeting, the Cabinet Affairs Minister said the recognition of the SPLM-IO Juba Splinter Group aims to move the peace process forward and ensure the country holds election in 2026. Dr. Elia Lumuro said the recognition of the group grants the splinter opposition party the right to nominate new members for the high-level committee and other relevant organs of the agreement to fill the gaps. The committee also resolved a new replacement of the vacant first vice president position. On his part, Stephen Parkwall expressed gratitude to the outstanding committees and termed the peace agreement as alive and active. He called on all institutions involved in the agreement, including the RJMEC, to refrain from issuing statements that contradict the ongoing process. The committee urged all parties to continue cooperating towards the common goal of ensuring peace and stability in South Sudan. SPLM-IO acting chairperson Stephen Parkwall reaffirmed the group's commitment to working collaboratively with all stakeholders to ensure the peace agreement is fully implemented. He said that the group is prepared to replace her membership within the high-level committee once communication is made from the committee's leadership. The South Sudan Revenue Authority is in a mission to studying solar surveillance technologies, electronics, the levies, and green energy systems in Malaysia to boost border security and rural electrification. A delegation from the South Sudan Revenue Authority, led by the chairman of the board of directors, Stephen Diudao, and Commissioner General Simon Akile, is in Malaysia to strengthen international partnership and explore modern tax solutions. The team is studying how Malaysia applies tax levies on technologies and electronics with an aim to modernize South Sudan's revenue systems and enhance border management. During a visit to the Malaysia Border Control and Protection Agency, the delegation focused on industrial innovation, tax incentives, and green technologies. Commissioner Deng Akwe said, and I quote, "We are particularly interested in solar-powered surveillance technologies such as impulse lamps that can help monitor border posts like Nimule, trucks, and improve rural electrification." The visit also included insights into power systems, battery storage, and charging systems that could offer practical energy solutions for South Sudan's remote areas. The Vatican ambassador to South Sudan, Archbishop Simas Hagant, is in Unity State capital Bentiu to celebrate 100 years since the birth of Christianity and the arrival of Catholic Church there. Archbishop Hagant arrived in Bentiu on May 6 and was received by Governor Riek Bim and cabinet officials at the State Secretariat. The centenary celebrations will happen this Sunday. During a briefing meeting, Hogan appreciated the state government for standing with the church on important initiatives that help in developing the newly created Diocese of Bentiu. On his part, Governor Beam reportedly promises administrative support for the faith-based institution, which he has credited with building peace among the South Sudanese people. Late Pope Francis established the Catholic Diocese of Bentiu on July 3, 2024, after dissociating the territory from the Diocese of Malakal, making it a suffragan of the Metropolitan Archdiocese of Juba. The former Holy See then appointed Bishop Christian Kalazari as the first ordinary of the newly established Bentiu Diocese, which is the 8th Catholic diocese to be created in the country in decades. Bishop Kalazari was serving as Bishop of the Catholic Diocese of Rumbek. The clergyman was born in Italy on October 1st, 1977 and graduated from the Institute of the Comboni Missionaries in 2003 before he was ordained a priest on September 4, 2004. In 2005, Kalazari was sent on a mission to South Sudan where he held various positions including Deputy Parish Priest, Vocations Promoter and Director of the Orientation Course for the Comboni Missionaries. He also served as a member of the Secretariat of Vocational Animation and Basic Training, Councillor of Provincial of the Comboni Missionaries, and Vice Provincial of the Province of the Comboni Missionaries in South Sudan. This is iRadio Morning News. And now to the international scene. Leaders of countries and religions around the world have offered their congratulations and well wishes to the new Pope Leo XIV. Robert Prevost is the first North American pontiff to be elected leader of the Catholic Church. Chicago-born Prevost is seen as a reformer and worked for many years as a missionary in Peru before being made an archbishop there. U.S. President Donald Trump has called it a great honor to have a pope from the U.S. Later today, the new pontiff will celebrate Mass in Sistine Chapel alongside the cardinals who chose him. The U.S. has announced that it is cutting $50 million in aid to Zambia's health sector due to the country's failure to address the systematic theft of donated drugs and medical supplies. U.S. Ambassador to Zambia, Michael Gonzalez, said this difficult decision was taken after repeated warnings to the Zambian government to safeguard vital drugs meant for the country's most vulnerable patients. The Zambian government said it had taken measures to tackle the issue. Health Minister Elijah Machima thanked the U.S. for its generous support while saying that the problem of theft predated the current government, which took office in 2021. The U.S. cuts are separate to the sweeping foreign aid freeze announced by President Donald Trump in January. This is iRadio Morning News. And to end this bulletin, here is a recap of the headlines. The high-level standing committee of the Unity Government has officially recognized SPLM-IO Juba faction under Stephen Parkwall as the legitimate group to continue the implementation of the 2018 peace agreement. The South Sudan Revenue Authority is in a mission to studying solar surveillance technology, electronics levies, and green energy systems in Malaysia to boost border security and rural electrification. And leaders of countries and religions around the world have offered their congratulations and well wishes to the new Pope Leo XIV. That's the end of iRadio Morning News. If there is a story or an event you'd like iRadio to cover or report about, please send us a text message at +211 925 287870. It's also a WhatsApp number. Follow us on X at iRadio Juba. Like our Facebook page iRadio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at iRadio South Sudan. You can also visit our website and listen to us online at www.iradio.org. Stay tuned for the news in Arabic at 8 o'clock. I am Nasuba Memo. Thanks for listening.